Okay, hello horror fans, hello gamers. Hope everyone is enjoying the stream so far. Hold on. Oops. One visual thing I forgot to take care of. Let me just handle that right. Okay, perfect. So, wow, a lot of I'm coming in low again. Audio issues. All right. Okay, so, my name is Inkarnate. You are watching the Scream stream. We're back with Shadow Man Remastered. Celebrated 1 year on the Scream stream last week, so happy to be back. Now, I guess we're on season 2 of the Scream stream and the Mind Game, so I'm really excited about that. Wow, a lot of news, actually transpired over the weekend, I'm happy to say. So, yeah, over the weekend, quite a few news items that went by. But before we get into that and the Scream stream proper, a couple of housekeeping issues. First up, this Scream stream is brought to you by our partner, Hotness TV. If you, like me, use any electronics such as brought to you by Samsung, for instance, this lovely 65-inch 4K that I'm streaming this onto, my surround sound system, my Blu-ray, my tablets, my phone. By all means, check the link in the description of not just this stream, but all videos on the Mind's Eye and the Mind Game side of things, because what have we? We have a sponsorship with them, and any selection of the link in the description serves as a nice kickback for the channel. In case you need any audio headsets, such as just for audio listening, anytime that you're at the gym and you need over-the-ear headphones, earbuds. If you need a headset for work usage, Jabra Headsets is the sponsorship for my channel, this stream, as well as my movie reviews. Finally, we have an affiliate link with a horror documentary by the name of Mental Health and Horror. So, as I've stated many a time, whenever the woes of society need a scapegoat, it's always hip-hop, hard rock, horror games, games in general, and horror and action movies that bear the brunt of the blame. So, we finally have an answer to that, not just with the regular directors, filmmakers, horror icons within the genre, but also psychologists that are being interviewed for this documentary to show the benefits of watching horror movies. So, with that, we are streaming today on Facebook Gaming, YouTube, Twitch, DLive, not Trovo, because it was Trovo wasn't behaving itself today. I don't know what the issue was, but that was the reason why I was on late a couple minutes late today. But hey, if you get left in the dust if that's the case. So if you check the link up at the top of the stream, by all means, if you feel the need to support, you can support the reckoning of the Scream stream of Mind Games with the link provided by Streamlabs. And please again check the link in the description, because we have a store not only provided to us by Teespring, but Streamlabs as well. The very first piece of merchandise for the Mind Games. So if you feel the need to support the channel, we have shirts in both women and men's sizes, as well as even bikinis. So by all means, check it out. I would love nothing more than for women to show up at the beach with my logo strapped on. So with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Okay. So we're back playing Shadow Man, as you can tell. So this is a throwback from the 90s. I vaguely remember this. I was not as big of a gamer as I am now. I mean, I only really, my schedule's so busy, I only do any gaming because of the Scream stream. But I vaguely remember this title. Shout out to Night Dive
For
Studios.
many thousands of years,
We got
the
audio.
Shadow Men have protected the world of the living against threats crossing over from the spiritual plane known as Deadside, the place where everyone goes without exception when they die. Michael Leroy is the current heir to the mysteries of this ancient lineage, bearer of the Mask of Shadows. When darkness falls, he becomes the walker between the worlds, immortal voodoo warrior, taker of souls, lord of Deadside, the Shadow Man.
I genuinely want to read up on the lore, or at least the inspirations of this game, so that, just because as I wrote in the description for this stream, I'm getting a lot of, like, late 80s, early 90s influences, and interestingly enough, that this is a voodoo-centric game. To me, I have to believe that there are inspirations here from Hellraiser, Spawn, and The Prophecy. Continue adventure. Give me 1 second. I just want to check something with my audio. One moment before we get back into our little hellscape here. Just want to make sure I'm coming in good on the stream. Okay, audio's a little high. Alright, sounds like everything is fine. I just wanted to make sure that my audio was a-okay. So, we is good to go. Man, so I was reading that it appears that WB might want out of their $500 million freaking deal with J.J. Abrams, showing he had this show that was in the work. I'm referring to J.J. Abrams. He had this show in the work, and obviously the main focus of this this deal that he had with Warner Brothers was to, you know, for him to basically take over, oh God, what appears to be their revolving door of directors for to take care of, or the hell, excuse me, Justice League. So lo and behold, because it's J.J. Abrams, his bright idea was, hey, Superman should be black, durr. And he was he was thinking of Michael B. Jordan to have to play the role. And I'm assuming that this was rumored. I kept seeing people talk about it and reference it. We're gonna stick with rumor. So, just the initial, how can I put this? The initial, how can I put it? Offering that he would have for this $500 million deal with Warner Brothers came with this show Demi Monde, which I had not even heard. I had not heard of this until it was canceled. So that is that's the news, that it had been canceled. So my thing is, I'm praying that this is a sign that, because I heard, I think it was, if not Nerdrotic, it was oh God, it was Midnight's Edge. It was Midnight's Edge that was discussing that Warner might want out of that deal with J.J. Abrams, just because he's clearly not delivered. Oh crap. He's clearly not delivered with other properties that he's been put in charge of. And, you know, it's considering that, camera angle that away from me for a second. Considering that, because of the Discovery Channel now making a bid and now being the conglomerate that owns Warner Brothers, I know, because they Warner Brothers just can't have enough baby daddies. Because they are now looking to cut costs, they being Discovery, the Discovery Channel, they're they're looking over this deal with J.J. Abrams. So they're probably realizing that's a lot of money to be given to somebody with his track record, probably less than stellar. So, can I get there? Oh, fuck. Oh, I died. Damn. They're probably looking at this, reevaluating it, understanding that this guy does not. This guy has anything but the Midas touch. So I'm sure that they're looking at that number, that $500 million deal, and they're just saying to themselves, probably not, bro. Probably not. They're looking to just pluck that right from underneath him. So to me, it's, you know, good. That's great news because, my God, this guy has failed upwards far too often for that to be fair, for that to be allowed. I mean, I am going to be doing an upcoming video on that, because this guy is the Reaper of Souls. Not just him. J.J. Abrams is the killer of franchises, and it is astonishing how not just him, but his cronies as well. And I know I had to have discussed this in previous streams, but J.J. Abrams and his cronies, I mean, it's bad enough there's one of them, but when he has, like, acolytes that are just as bad as him, and, like, they continue to spread, that's a major problem. And it has left its indelible and notorious mark on Hollywood, and has led, I have to believe, has played a major part in the downfall of modern day Hollywood. But man, the fact that this guy is getting that lucrative deal taken away from him, potentially, let me not name that as, you know, as validated proof. There's no evidence that they're just gonna yeet that deal from him. At least not yet. I mean, we, of course we can hope, but let's hope for the best. Okay. Alright. Yep. Ah, crap! Whew. Oh, I made it. Alright, that's not too bad. I just have to be careful. Alright, I gotta time this right. Woo! Okay. Nearly burned my ass. Oh, I didn't. Damn it. Alright. I forgot to click a button or something. Let me get rid of the gun. So, 2 weeks ago, we had, what was it? Summer Game Fest, which I will be doing a video on, just to cover the, what do you call it? The horror games that were released. So that was 2 weeks ago. What's the interact button again? Oh, wait. Okay, right? Wait a minute, what the hell am I... Where is this supposed to go, then? Maybe the room that I left? See, this was the problem when I used to play video games. I would pick up where I left off, completely forget what the hell I was doing, and then I just feel like I'm just trying to either learn the controls or figure out what objective I was supposed to complete. Oh, okay, all right. I remember. There we go. That's the ticket. So, we not only had 2 weeks ago we had the Summer Game Fest, I guess the fact that E3, because I don't remember these many game. I'm referring to 3 separate game events. Because we don't have E3, like almost every gaming system is having their own summer gaming event. So, because I remember it used to just be E3 in June-ish, and then TGS in like August. Now we're still getting TGS, but we're not getting, obviously not getting E3. Oh my God! Stupid me. That was retarded. Can't believe I did that.
Damn.
Well, at least the way is open now, so I can just beeline it there. So, yeah, we used to have E3, and then like 2 years ago, I want to say, PS4, PlayStation dropped out and did like their own thing, I guess. And now this year, due to COVID, no E3. We had, and I know I've said this for a third time, 2 weeks ago we had Summer Game Fest this past weekend, and I knew I didn't set a reminder. I knew Xbox Game Showcase was going to have their own show. I just didn't know it was this past Sunday. I haven't caught it yet in its entirety because they do that whole pre-show nonsense, and from what I saw, the pre-show was like 3 hours long or something. When it's weird because who was it? The Game Awards had it. Oh crap! The Game Awards had it at where am I going? Oh, that way. The Game Awards, I believe, had a 5-hour stream of this. And then GameSpot had 2 hours, so I'm going to assume that the actual show is 2 hours long. Oh, crap. Is this a secret entrance? I don't remember this. So I'll try to catch that this week, if not the weekend. Oh my God, I almost forgot to mention. So, speaking of news, it was the 35th anniversary of, can I make that? Sunday, it was the 35th anniversary of, the original Predator movie. So, I invite everyone and anyone to check out my reviews. 2 of the reviews I'm most proud of. It is oh crap. Oh man. That was close. Predator 2. I did a 20-year retrospective 2 years ago. And Predators, the third movie. Those 2 reviews are on my channel. And just yesterday, I did a yeah, I think I just have to gun it. No, I think I made it there last time, so let me try a couple of things. So, yesterday I did a gut reaction to the Prey trailer. Suffice it to say, it left me rather unimpressed. Yeah, it's looking like this is the only way to get over there. That was the reason why posting that video was the reason why I was not able to do the stream yesterday. If I don't do the stream on what the hell? If I don't do the stream on Tuesdays, I'll use Wednesdays as a backup. But for going forward, the date and time will always be Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. on the East Coast. But I did a gut reaction, and I guess I should have expected it since this particular movie has it's obviously agenda driven. It has a female lead. And she's fighting gender norms because if there's one thing that Predator fans have been clamoring for, it's for that type of depiction. And again, I don't like to be one of those YouTubers or content creators that complains whenever they get feedback that's like, how can I put it, agenda-driven itself. I try not to be one of those YouTubers that like just complains whenever they get feedback that they don't like, but considering the, oh crap, hey, there we go. That's what I get for not staying focused. I try not to be one of those YouTubers that complains about, you know, comments that they don't particularly like or agree with, but considering the Twitter reaction I was getting when I commented on AVP Galaxy's tweet about this movie, considering the reaction that I got, I should have expected, you know, down votes and stupid comments, but excuse me, yeah, that's part of the trade, I suppose. Did I check over here? I did not, see? And I'm usually good about exploring. Okay. Jurassic World came out, and like the good thing is that Top Gun Maverick is still doing well in the charts, in the box office, but Jurassic World Dominion gross was 143 million, which I believe that's domestic. And look, that is, you know, that's nothing to queef at, but I still find that to be a pitiful number considering how much that probably what's going on here? Am I supposed to crawl in there? Ooh, do I even want to chance it? Oh god. My curiosity is gonna get the best of me. Yeah, but what could I even do if I went over there? Oh, come on! Okay. Oh, that was useless. What is that sound? What is that sound? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, that number, that box office receipt to me isn't impressive. Because, I would think that, ooh, God. I would think that a Jurassic Park movie should make more than that, but it's like I said, I mean, they're tapped out of ideas. It's literally, it's just a big budget B movie, and by B movie I mean that in the most insulting way possible. There really is nothing to it. It's just a CGI exploitation. Ah, come on! Yeah. Alright, I'm down to like no health. Okay, good, a heart over there. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Maverick is still doing well. What the hell? Oh. I was worried that this was gonna, like, this was a trap that was gonna close in on me with needles or something. Oh god, where am I going here? I want to wait to see Maverick until I see the first one. Don't mock me for that like everybody else does. Every time I've tried to see Top Gun, it's always like, oh crap, locked. It's always like, it's never at the beginning. So, it's never at the beginning when it's on TV, so I want to watch it from the beginning, so sue me already. Yeah, but I anticipate a major drop-off in the second week for Jurassic World, because, I mean, what did it really, and I listened to, whoa, Oh, son of a bit! It didn't even chop me up. How funny is that? Oh, come on! It brings me all the way back here. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I was listening in on the review from IGN, and I know IGN, that foundry of intelligence and, you know, cinematic prowess. And it's just that their insights are so. It's obvious that they're in people's pockets. That's why that review was just talking about nostalgia and oh, it's a trip back memory lane. It's like, dude, this entire trilogy has been a trip down memory lane. It's obvious what they were going for. So, you know, bringing back the three doctors from the first one. So spare us, like. But anyway, yeah, you're not gonna get honest or insightful reviews from IGN. There's plenty of other clickbait sites and reviewers like that. But it'll be interesting to see what the second week drop off is. I can't imagine it'll be any good. That's blocked off, right? All right. Don't tell me I get burned. No, I get burned that way. Why does he do that? Alright. The RE4 trailer dropped between, or at least I watched it, between my 1-year anniversary stream and this one. Man, like, as I wrote in my post, I should be more excited about that, but it looks like an extension of Village, and I almost wonder if that was done intentionally. You know, they do Resident Evil Village, you know, their 25th anniversary rehash that, you know, bites off a lot from what Capcom has long considered their holy grail with this series. They think that Resident Evil 4 is like the apex of this franchise. So Resident Evil 8 was kind of Resident Evil 4 remake anyway. Oh crap, I can't believe I did this. Ah! It's funny how I...
Oops.
It's funny how... how you have these enormous propellers in front of you, and what is it that kills you, or what the animation would lead you to believe? He gets like a stomach ache and he dies from that. Instant dysentery. Yeah, I mean, man, I should be more excited about Resident Evil 4, but I'm really not. It's, you know, Capcom has already been found out to... They recycle resources from different games. Like, there were resources recycled, I believe, for Resident Evil 8. Resources were recycled for that game as far back as Resident Evil 7. And 2 games came out between those 2 sequels, so... But, just... I don't know, man. And I didn't play... even though I have it, I didn't play Resident Evil, 4, the HD remake or remaster, whatever, that came out for the Xbox 360, if I think correctly, and then that was ported over to the what was next gen at that point, PS4 and Xbox One. I haven't played that HD remaster. Wow, I actually did that. So So, and I guess I could do that in the future, but just to play the original. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Of all the upcoming survival horror games, to be honest, I gotta be honest, like with the exception of maybe System Shock, God, whenever that comes out, and maybe Scorn, just because Scorn has been anticipated for so damn long. All right, I have to remember not to turn that corner so quickly this time. Okay. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is legitimately the biggest. I mean, there is a reason why that game was ported over to so many systems, to the point that it really pissed off, what's his name? Kojima, the godfather of the Resident Evil franchise and survival horror. But I don't know. I'm not excited for that. I gotta be honest. All right. I don't even want to chance that. Let me step all the way back. Yeah. Okay, what do we have here? Hey! Isn't that leaning? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What's down here, I wonder? And... whoa, what the hell? Huh? Why? Alright, whatever. Back we go. Oh, speaking of I did mention this before. Hotly anticipated games. Scorn finally releases October, when is it? October 21st of this year. So, I do have a game. Oh, great. I gotta go all the way back now. What a dick. Dick move, game. So I do have a game in mind for the Halloween stream. Oh, this opens up. Good. For the stream this Halloween. But I can play because Scorn October 21st will be on a oh no. Don't tell me I'm trapped. I didn't go back far enough. Oh. Okay. I just have to remember where that is. What I'm supposed to be heading back to. No. Come on, Dick. Because October 21st is on a Thursday, I can do my regular stream throughout October and then sneak in a playthrough at least once of Scorn, because man, have I been anticipating that game for quite some time. And guys, if you haven't already, check out the trailer for that. You have Doug Bradley narrating it, and look, I get that. Where's my headed? I kind of forgot where this thing was I'm supposed to be headed to. I get that, having celebrity actors isn't always, like, the biggest deal in a game, because gameplay is king, I should say, and, people are always looking at the mechanics and, any potential innovations that a title brings. But, it was, like, at first I'm listening to it, I'm like, is that Doug Bradley? Oh, damn it. Okay, there goes my death. Shit. Yeah. So, but anyway, like, considering how much Hellraiser is such a, a beloved franchise, a cornerstone of body horror. Like, when I heard the voice, I'm like, that sounds like Doug Bradley. And then he introduces himself as such, and I was just like, and you know, throughout the pandemic, he's been doing narrations on his YouTube channel, and I just thought that was cool. I thought it was great, and it was to me, it was just such a great nod to have his voice heard, because I mean, Doug Bradley, we talk about Kane Hodder and we talk about Tony Todd, damn it, and we talk about who else, what's his name, oh my god, I'm blanking on his name, and I'm so embarrassed. The guy that plays Freddy Krueger, Jesus Christ, Robert Englund. He celebrated a birthday recently, and he's due to play, or he has played a role on the Stranger Things season 4. Don't hold that against him. But you know, Doug Bradley's just one of those horror icons that just gets like left in the dust far too often. I don't understand why. So to me, it was really awesome. I mean, I was already anticipating Scorn. I've been waiting for that for so long. But it was really great to just, oh, what am I doing? It was really great to hear Doug Bradley's voice. So shout out to him. And you know, who knows? Like, hey, if you can't get acting roles, which it's criminal. It's good that he can at least provide a contribution on the gaming side. And to me, it was cool to have some kind of link between Hellraiser and the Alien franchise. I've always thought that was such an untapped resource. Or it's so weird because both Alien and Hellraiser are such major contributors to body horror. So to me, it's always been strange that nobody, and they're, how can I put it? They both deal. The interesting thing about both Hellraiser and Alien is that they both deal with the concept of sex and death. So it's always been so strange that horror has never really capitalized on that kind of connection. I think it was this way I was supposed to go to get to that room that I was looking at, or room that I was trying to get to. But yeah, I mean, again, shout out to Doug Bradley. Kudos to him, and I genuinely hope. Did we do something? No, wait, hold on. Why are these here if not to climb or pole vault or... Oh, God! That's what I get for not paying attention. Anyway.
Damn.
Oh, speaking of, we're... speaking of body horror, we're just waiting on Ill and System Shock. Because Ill on the, you know, the connection that to me that has to Scorn is obviously space horror, and Ill would be the body horrors. And speaking of, these two had trailers drop this I don't remember if it was for Xbox Game Showcase, but yeah, it's good that it was great to see that these finally had updates to them. So System Shock came out swinging in a trailer that they called Shodan with Hate, System Shock from Shodan with Hate trailer. Still no release date. They keep promising 2022, which, you know, Jesus, like, how nothing. They have promised like everything. They promised the world when it comes to System Shock. A remake of the first game, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'd have to check, but oh my god. Alright. I clearly am not paying attention here.
Whoops.
Yeah, whoops. Stupid me. Like I was saying, so, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, we keep getting teased about System Shock reviews. As I understand it, there's all three games, and I could be mistaken. They're obviously doing a remake of the first one. System Shock 3 is supposed to be coming out. Excuse me. I think I heard something about System Shock 2 getting a remake or a remaster. I could be mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere. In fact, I'll have to check that out because I know I've heard that. Some mention about part 2, but I guess we'll see. And Ill, I know not the best title for a game, but the game that if Scorn is based off of H.R. Geiger's Alien, then Ill is definitely based off of John Carpenter's The Thing. So let me just take a swig. I gotta be honest, Ill, with all the contortions and all the oddities of monsters that we're looking to get from that game, to me, Ill looks like the game that Callisto Effect wants to be. Yeah, that's kind of another one, along with, I almost said Resurrection. Along with Resident Evil, along with Resident Evil 4, Callisto Protocol to me is like, I'll play it, but I'm not and it's weird because I think that, I made it. I feel as though, space horror is the, like, go-to genre for survival horror. So I mean, this one should be up my alley, but it isn't, and I'm not terribly excited about it. And part of the reason is I just feel like it leans way too heavily into Dead Space territory. I really wish that wasn't the case. I wish that it had more of its own identity. And to be honest, part of it, I mean, I like Dead Space. I will be playing the original. I'm obviously going to be playing the remake when it comes out. But boy, do I wish that the original Dead Space clung to its own identity. And it... What the hell is that clanking? No, you go down. Thank you, gents. Yeah, I mean, I really wish, and I would like the original Dead Space a whole lot more if it was more of its own beast as opposed to zombies in space. And I'm sorry, but that's really what it is. It didn't do enough in my book to stand out, and, you know, they really... I love the premise of the original Dead Space. Planet crackers, which, you know, mining planets is not a new concept, and, you know, planet crackers, Jesus, that was stolen directly from StarCraft 2. But let's see. You know, you have a premise where, you know, humanity is cracking, I believe it's planets that can't be colonized are split open for the sake of mining resources. Alright, so good. You obviously had mining ships in Alien, so that's a way to be inspired by Alien without ripping it off shamelessly. I just want to check that I have looked at everything I have to here. Yeah, that to me, that's a way of, you know, springboarding, using a premise from Alien, but creating your own lore. The problem with Dead Space is that, like I said, they just relied on generic zombies, space zombies, at a time where you really needed to, like, one thing that Dead Space gets way too much credit for and is a bit, is a bit overrated for, is that, if it didn't save survival horror, it was carrying survival horror on its back, because it came out in, I believe, 2007, 2008, when games like Resident Evil and Silent Hill were kind of on the decline, and there weren't many other survival horror titles that were like coming out of the gate and having the longevity of those other two. Now then, I don't think that that's a fair comparison, because first off, Dead Space went kaput after a trilogy, and to be honest, it was on the decline from the what can we say? From its first sequel. Let's be fair. It was on the decline from its first sequel. Where am I supposed to go? Damn it! Ugh. I feel like I found the route that I was supposed to take before, and now I can't find where I'm supposed to be going. This is kind of annoying. Anywho. Yeah, like... Alright, so... And I remember the developer diaries. I remember, the producer or the game director or whoever was talking about cracking open one planet and like the unknown comes bursting out of a one world too many that they really should not have attempted to open. And I clapped my hands and I said, yes, what a great, it's simple, you understand what's going on, and, you know, this is a great... Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. This is a great opportunity for a new type of monster. And much like the movie Pitch Black, you had such a great premise and you fumbled it because you went back... You went back to what was familiar. In the case of Pitch Black, they went back to ripping off aliens, and guess what? With the atmosphere, with the characters, with the setup, Pitch Black could have been a great movie. Instead, it's just a very good movie with a ripped off monster. Had they made their own creature, and the creature would have been on par with the writing, the tension, the atmosphere, that would have propelled this movie to a higher standing. But instead, they went with ripping off Alien, and it's just like, what the hell were you people thinking? You have a nocturnal species, alright, whatever. They like, that movie should be a bigger deal, but it, you know, it's always gonna have that hanging over its head to me. And that's what I feel with the Dead Space movie. Oh, Jesus, this is where I'm supposed to go. Right? Apparently not. What the hell? Oh. Well, look at that. This is where I'm supposed to go. Okay, no traps waiting for me. Oh, I missed him, really? Why do I hear pig squeal? What the hell is over there? Jesus. Alright, so those little barriers can be broken. At least I tried that, because I would have gone nuts trying to find out what the hell I was supposed to do. Yeah, but that's how I feel about Dead Space. They could have come up with something. Alright, you got this setup. You're back to, you know, truckers in space. But you have to remember, that was like the mining operation. Oh crap! The mining operation of the original Alien was incidental. They could have been doing anything. They could have been scouting. They could have been on vacation, shore leave. It was incidental. That pretty much doesn't even play much of a part in that movie. But if you take that aspect, as Dead Space did, and make it a central piece of your plot, and as far as like kickstarting the plot and the reason why these miners go off into distant worlds, which they are unfamiliar with, the nature of these worlds, they just assume that they're dead planets, and they crack one too many planets and they unleash something. Man, I wrote fan fiction of what my interpretation of Dead Space should have been. Maybe one day I'll read it as like a pitch meeting, but it's unique monsters. In fact, I'm very proud of that fan fiction that I wrote, because it's unique monsters that actually, speaking of the Alien franchise, actually is subversive of the movie Aliens, and I'll just leave it at that for now. If I ever decide to do like a pitch meeting of what I would have done with it, I'll elaborate on that further. But man, we're just, and again, I'll watch.
There must be something around here.
I'll play. I'll play Dead Space. I'll play Callisto Effect, but man, I'll always look at Dead Space as a wasted opportunity. Okay. Switch that up. Let's just take another swig. Speaking of horror games that are supposed to be coming out in October, there's a what is this called? Pixel art game. It's said to be a psychological horror called Signalis. I think I'm saying that correctly. So that is actually due out October 27th, so at the end of the month. I believe that's also on a Thursday, so I'll consider playing that too. So you won't have as many games as we were spoiled with last year. Last year we had, let me remember this correctly. We had the Alan Wake remaster. We had Fatal Frame remaster. Yep. All right, camera. We had Blood. Wait, what? Back for Blood. And then we had in September we had on consoles. What the hell is this called? That Chernobyl game, Chernobylite. And in October, we also had that House of Ashes, which was a bit of a disappointment, to say the least. But yeah, we're going to be having, it looks like just 2 horror game releases this October, and they're both at the end of the month. We're going to have Scorn, October 27th, and then a week later. Yeah, like, are any of these freaking doors open? A week later, we're gonna have this pixel art game called Signalis. But, yeah, so, you know, at the very least on the gaming side, October is shaping up. even though we're we're in for a pretty big disappointment with what do you call it? Halloween Ends. Yeah, I can't imagine that movie's gonna be to anyone's liking. As I mentioned on my Predator, what a bait and switch. That was screwed up. Jesus, dude. Oh, God. I'm trapped, boys. Watch is just gonna be coming out of the freaking woodwork. Oof. Anybody else? Any other takers? Let me check the other room before I proceed. Oh, okay. These all need to be opened. Oh boy. Oh bother. Is this where I came from? Maybe.
Nettie said that only a shadow man or something more powerful could release a dark soul from a Govi. This is bad. Real bad.
Speaking of more game releases and anticipated games, a Govi? I don't even remember what that is supposed to be. One game that I've been actually two games. One is called Metal Hellsinger, which is looking like it's like a Doom clone. That's the best way I could describe it. And the other one is Evil West. I have been anticipating Evil West since I heard about it in the Game Awards. What the hell? I don't know what the hell that is. Ever since I heard of Evil West, which is like this, what it sounds like a Western game with supernatural creatures, I have been eagerly anticipating that game since I heard about it in December of. Am I supposed to? In December. Oh yeah. In December of 2020. So I cannot wait for that game. Now normally I would, be more anticipating a game like that for the summer. It's looking like that game will be closing out the summer. But we have a pretty interesting fall for survival horror, and the Mind Games will be there to provide every stream of these hotly anticipated games. Okay, from here I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I seemingly opened everything else. I guess let's go through here. I don't know where this leads me. So, I don't remember when these games will be coming out, Metal Hellsinger and Evil West, but like I said, they will be coming out in September of this year. You can take that. Good? Good and dead? Good. That guy died in overly dramatic fashion. Wasn't even the main target. Are there any doors here? What the hell? What? I can't see. Am I drowning? Okay, get the hell out of there. No! Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I have like no health. Oh god. Swim. Wait. Swim to the other side. Wait, how'd I get in here? I don't understand what happened. Did I kill everything in here? I guess so. How do I get out now? I wonder. In this sanitary mud bath or whatever the hell it is that I'm in. Trying to get up, just the controls for some reason just see me dive. Exactly. I don't understand how I got in here or how I get out. This railing is not letting me out, so I seemingly have no health left, which is interesting. Wow. I don't know what is happening or how to get the hell out of here. This is fun. Okay. This is looking like... No, man, stop doing that. The controls are what's messing with me, to be honest. What? Yeah, so last week I was talking about, because if I'm not mistaken, what is it? Lord. If I'm not mistaken, the Summer Game Fest opened with a trailer to a game called Alien Dark Descent. So, and I was saying, this is why we're not getting an Alien Isolation sequel. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? Because Alien Isolation was said either by Sega or whoever else to be a financial disappointment, I decided, you know what? Let me check what were the receipts on both of these games. So Alien Isolation made. Now remember, Alien Isolation was the one that was considered to be a disappointment. It didn't make as much money as its handlers were hoping that it would. Maybe I need to shoot these dead body parts, which do nothing. Great. So Alien Isolation made $13 million. By comparison, the game that came out this last summer, Alien, what the hell is it called? Aliens Fireteam Elite, made $9 million. So that game made less money, $4 million less. Now that's about a quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Less. I mean, excuse me. What am I trying to say? That game made less than a quarter of the game that was supposed to be the disappointment. So, like, and still you're doubling down on this by going the action route with Alien, you know, basing your game off the movie Alien. I'm sorry, Aliens, the sequel, instead of Alien. Like, talk about giving the people what they want. Like, my God. All right, why is I'm shooting this and it's like nothing's happening? Alright, I'm right in front of this thing and it's not exploding, even though I'm shooting at it. So I guess that things are just as weird with video games as they are with movies. Speaking of weird, can this thing explode already? God. What is snorting? Okay. All these, like, body chunks are done with, so what's the problem still? This game. I hate frustrating parts like this where I just have no idea what the hell to do. What is that snorting? My God. Yeah, I don't get it. shooting everything until things make sense. That ought to work, right? Seems like a feasible system. I've literally shot everything that there is in this tank. I've shot the eels that were attacking me, and nothing. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Go back down. That's the room that I was at before. Nothing. This is so bizarre. No. I keep holding the directional pad up and nothing's happening. Okay. I'm wondering if the cage... Stop doing that, dude. I wonder if this cage thing is supposed to... scrawling on the wall. It's weird. And also ineffectual. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. No, man. Jesus. The controls like bounce all over the place. Okay, Jesus. That's what the problem was. I had my weapons out before, so I wasn't able to hold on. Camera, work with me, please. Oof. Jesus, let's not do that again. Other news that's dropped, Sony is really, if anyone cares, Sony is really good. What the hell's happening in here? That's what I was hearing. Sony is really going all out with their, with the Ghostbusters license. They have a sequel. What? They have a sequel coming up to the game. I'm sorry, to the movie that came out earlier last year. So they have a sequel in the works. They have an animated Netflix movie, if I'm not mistaken. That's where I came from. What else do they have? They have a game coming up, as well as a VR game. So I really hope that they, they respect what they have enough not to bungle it. Oh crap! What a dick!
Shit.
Well, at least I have a save point. So yeah, I mean, I'm optimistic that with Ivan Reitman, the son of the original director for Ghostbusters, I'm hopeful that he does right by the franchise with the sequel. Oh, okay. I guess I just missed that completely before. Anywho. And I really hope that they don't just come out with generic games and a generic, a generic animated show. Like, make this stuff, if you want people to care about it, make it matter. There's a reason why the cartoon from the 80s is still held in high regard. Like, recognize what the high bar should be and aim for it. Just don't, I really hope that they don't make product for product's sake, which is, in the world, in the time that we live in with streaming services, like take HBO and Disney, for example. There is a... What the hell? No, I don't want to go back here. I don't want to go back here. No! Don't do this to me! Oh, God. Oh, Lord. I did not want to come back here, because now I have to freaking navigate my way back. I'm just hoping that there's quality control with a lot of this stuff, because that's something that's quickly becoming a problem. And look, your audience is catching on to the fact that a lot of these properties are creating content for content's sake. Do we really need a freaking penguin show based off of the penguin from the recent Batman movie? Well, you're getting it. You didn't ask for it. You're like, Colin Farrell was an afterthought in that movie. But hey, he's getting his own show, so there's that. And look at all the crap that they're coming out with on Disney Plus. They have not. I don't even know what number they're at with Marvel shows, but they haven't come out with a good one yet. And there's news of season 4, I want to say, with I almost said Deadpool. Season 4 with Daredevil, which, you know, if it's gonna be Disney-fied and all that crap, and it's not gonna be gritty, are people really gonna care, or are they just desperate for? Oh God. I guess I can't destroy that. Which makes me wonder why it's even there. So yeah, oh God. Here's hoping that, oh Lord. Here's hoping that Sony implements some form or fashion of quality control with this property. That way they don't squander it. Like, oh, I don't know, Resident Evil is doing with frickin' their Netflix show. God almighty. That's supposed to come out next month, and I'll watch it, but I have such low hopes for it. I don't even honestly want to do. I don't know how many episodes there's gonna be. I believe 6, if I remember correctly. I don't even know if I want to do if I want to review those episodes, but we'll see. It blows my mind that, and I know I've said this a couple of times, but it's freaking crazy to me how it is that Resident Evil has, that franchise has enjoyed. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that, I went nowhere. Yeah. Resident Evil has always persisted. It's never gone away. It might have had a hiatus, but, like, honestly, how long was that for? And it was never in doubt of, oh, is it gonna make a comeback or whatever? No, it was always a matter of time. What the hell's happening? It was always a matter of time until Resident Evil was to come back. What the hell is happening, dude? Okay. How you doing? Okay. But it's persisted all of these years, whereas other franchises have not had that luxury. And man, have they just hit or miss is not even, like, when it's that much of missing with them, it's frustrating for your fans. They've completely failed to innovate. And the times where they showed like a hint of doing so, they squander it. So it's crazy to me how that has persisted. That franchise has persisted consistently. It's never gone away. Unlike, you know, franchises like Parasite Eve, for instance, or Parasite Eve, Dino Crisis. They've gone on hiatus, and there's been like a wonder of, hey, when are these coming back? When are these beloved franchises gonna have their time to shine? And Resident Evil has gotten movies and reboots and shows and miniseries and CGI movies, and like it's squandered it. It's really squandered so much of these adaptations that they have at their disposal, and Resident Evil is the envy of so many franchises, and it's really a shame that they haven't been able to make and I hesitate to use the word universe just because it's so played out. Thank you, Marvel. But I mean it's crazy to me. Like I haven't played Resident Evil 7 yet, but I mean if I look at the last 3 games, I've only liked the Resident Evil 2 remake. I did not like Resident Evil Village. Did anybody like Resident Evil 3? And that's kind of another thing with Resident Evil. Like that just goes to show how deep and how expansive that franchise is, that now you're at the point where you have the luxury. I say again, Resident Evil enjoys the luxury. Why am I walking slowly? Resident Evil enjoys the luxury of... Oh god. Oh god. Is this Frankenstein thing gonna come to life? I know it will.
These are the armies of the damned, the accursed vessels for the dark souls. I must find a way to stop them from traveling across the veil to the world of the living.
Don't come to life. There. Alright, I'm just gonna step on you real quick because I need a boost.
The dark souls are mine.
Cool. Now you stick. Check it out. How do I get out? Hit me! I am not liking any of the sounds around me right now. Okay, I was about to say. I wonder if I can kill this thing. Let's give it the old college try. Ha! Good! You die. So you can't come to life and hurt me. Or my feelings. Okay, that's one. How do I... Okay. Alright. Let's not take that sploosh again. The sounds coming out of there. I could deal with the chainsaw, but that pigman boy snorting. Nothing. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, Resident Evil. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who can come in to like serve as, how can I put it? Just quality control guy. Oh Jesus! Hey, you know, why do these guys get all these cool guns and wow, burned his ass to a crisp. Good for him, frick. Yeah, you go die. You go die. There we go. Give me that delicious soul. Ugh. Talking about Hellraiser. Alright. Wasn't there another one of these things that opened? Another one of these side doors? No, not that one. This... Alright, I killed that thing. No! Come on, dude. Come on, my little guppy. Alright, back we go. I came through here, right? No. No, I didn't. Okay, here we go, right? Please make this the way through. Speaking of Hellraiser, There's this new elevator game movie. It's a movie called The Elevator Game. About it's an urban legend where you're taken to other dimensions on each floor. That sounds interesting. That kind of was the what certain people, and to an extent myself, what people consider to be kind of a disappointment with Resident Evil. Listen to me. With Hellraiser Bloodline, that because Hellraiser has that puzzle box that basically unleashes hell. The hope was that, or what a lot of people felt was squandered potential, was like the fact that in Bloodline, in Hellraiser Bloodline, you did have a building that basically was the puzzle box. So the fact that they didn't do much with it, a lot of people felt that was squandered potential, which admittedly, yeah, they could have done more with it. Oh god! Did I get that part there? God, the squealing, the pig squeal sound, and the really creepy movement that they make is a little jarring, to say the least. Oh boy, I'm hearing that sound. I'm hearing the rev of that chainsaw. Here goes nothing. Hold on to your butts. Wait, I screwed something up. God. So with the chainsaw and that pig snorting sound, it sounds like they have it sounds like they have the killer from the pig face killer from Saw. Wait a minute, I know this spot. Oh, all right, I just did a big circle. Great. Anywhere else to go? Nope. I have to unlock something else. Oh, goodies. And that premise of an elevator taking you to different dimensions based on the floor that you enter, that sounds a little Twilight episode-ish. So even if it's a B movie, I guess I'll give it a chance to see what that premise yields. So we'll see. Can't be worse than Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. God. I have a recommendation video that I'm working on now. Now that it's summer, I want to do a recommendation of summer horror movies, so that's what I'm working on now. I'm almost done with the script for my Doctor Strange review, so that'll be coming up after. And then, hopefully I don't drop off too much, and I can get to the horror games that have been announced recently. Not that way, so I don't get crushed. Shout out to NECA Toys. They're seemingly re-releasing the Ninja Turtles Universal Monsters, which, oh man. If I was already a huge Ninja Turtle fan, man, when the Ninja Turtles, and obviously, they would always look to iterate on whatever it is that they had in order to sell more toys. I get it, but I knew it. I knew there was a spot I needed to go to. I get that they needed to iterate on the toys that they made, but man, when they had, that was one of the first inklings of how much of a horror fan I was. When they had those toys, oh god, I gotta be honest, I cherished. I can't kill this thing? Okay. I can't aim down sights? Whatever. I gotta be honest. I cherish those games, those toys more than any other iteration of the Ninja Turtles that I had. Oh, when they came out with the, oh god, oh no. Oh thank god, I thought I was gonna be stuck there forever. When they came out with the Universal monsters as Ninja Turtles, god, as much as I was always a fan, well, no, when I grew up, I mean, when I was a kid, I always liked, wow, so I can't kill any of these bodies, huh? I always liked Donatello, but as I grew older, I realized that my personality was more of a Raphael. I did like all of them, but man, the breakdown was, you had a Michelangelo mummy, you had a Raphael Frankenstein, you had a Donatello Count Dracula. My absolute favorite was Leonardo Wolfman. Holy crap. I remember, I think I had somehow broken or ripped or something the there we go. Really? Sorry to be anal about this, but I really feel like this is supposed to be destroyed, but whatever. It's not breaking. It's not exploding. I remember I had broken a piece off of the Michelangelo mummy. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Michelangelo was the Frankenstein. Raphael was the mummy. I had broken a piece off of the Raphael mummy, and I was like devastated. Good. That's what I was. That's a ticket. Come on. Stop being stubborn. Okay. Now I'm a real cowboy. Let's see. You bitch. There. Now that we've been civilized. Now that I've been civilized, I'm gonna be stubborn. I remember I broke a piece off of the Raphael mummy, and I was like freaking devastated over that. Fine, be like that. So it's cool that they're having a re-release. So shout out to NECA Toys, because they really go above and beyond with a lot of these collectibles. And they do re-releases, and I don't remember if it was NECA or Kenner that re-released all the Alien vs. Predator toys, which that is awesome. I mean, if there was one, I should probably go down the rabbit hole one of these eons about like all of the cool toys that there were. What's the? Oh, he's out of ammo. I could probably go down the rabbit hole of all of the awesome horror-themed toys that I had as a kid. Oh boy. Hold on, there's something in there. This I should be able to destroy. The thing in the tank. If there was one successor to, for me as a kid, Ninja Turtles, it would have been the AVP toys. Oh my god. Even though it is astonishing, no matter what it is, whenever it's toss up between whenever it's a toss, I'm probably gonna be here for wait a minute. What? Oh crap. It's out of ammo or something. Let me see if I can destroy it the old-fashioned way. I think I'm gonna have to recharge this skull gun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to recharge this skull gun in order to kill this thing. Um, no matter what medium it is, whether video games, whether probably comics. Oh, I gotta kill this. I gotta shoot this. Probably comics too. Movies. It always seems that the Predator gets the short end of the stick, and that really sucks because. And why I'm saying this is because like the toys. With the toys, you would always kind of get repeats. I remember there were two repetitive toys that were just like reskins of Predator. And I always thought that it was obvious. Like, you know, I'm a kid. I'm gonna have high standards when it comes to my toys. But there were always different. There were always different alien toys. So, you know, it was a bit of a ripoff. It almost felt like they ran out of ideas, which I always, excuse me, I always thought was kind of stupid. Give me a second. Taking a swig. Yeah, I'd have to like go back to make a list of it, but there were a pair of what do you call it? There were a pair of Predator toys that were basically copies. It was just like a reskinned model, kind of like they did with Mortal Kombat reskinning Scorpion, so he looks exactly like Sub-Zero, who looks exactly like Reptile, and then it just became an ongoing joke with the series where Rain and Ermac and all the other Smoke. Although those you know had a story to them, so it's a little different in that regard. But you know, I just wish that back then they had, you know, just different ideas. Okay, don't go out that way, right? Different ideas for Predators. And dude, not for nothing, it's a Predator. Like, are you really gonna run? Did you really run out of ways to think of new kinds of ways to hunt? But yeah, I think it was Kenner toys that re-released a lot of those, and almost like they had more detail. The re-released toys, they had more detail, and they may have gone back and actually done some of the models for the movies, so that may have been a thing too. But you know, this was something that came up when the last crappy Predator sequel came out, Predator 2018. The director, whose name is escaping me at the moment, you know, oh crap. Oh, it didn't kill me, what a shot. The director of Predator in 2018, the frustrating thing is that he said all the right things, how, you know, it's not fair that, damn it, oh god, it's not fair that, damn, well, whatever, it's not fair that, you know, it's always a big deal whenever an Alien movie comes out, and to an extent the game as well. It's always a big deal when an Alien movie comes out, but it's never treated as like a major event when a Predator movie comes out. And I completely agreed with him, and I said, all right, this 2018 movie, hopefully it's treated like a big deal. Hopefully it's treated to a Prometheus-esque event, like it's a like major marketing, major push. And, you know, we got what we got with the 2018 movie, which is the worst Predator film ever until this new prequel comes out, I'm sure. Oh, excuse me. Jesus, I hate, like, I swear to God, I'm at my desk all day and I'm fine, and it's not until I do the stream that I have hiccups and crap. Anyway. Swing around. I do wish that they would. All right, I always say this, and I believe it's very true. I believe that if you ever have an Alien franchise, like for instance Predator or Hellraiser, I always look at gaming as such a perfect way of, you know, how can I put this? Where the hell am I going? Of like switching up people's expectations for what they can expect. You know, it's not going to feel like just another Hellraiser movie, another Friday the 13th, even though that's a bad example because anything that's Friday the 13th is automatically repetitive. But like, if you were to do a Hellraiser game or a Predator game and treat it like a big deal, give it a Doom 2016 treatment, or make this the Arkham Asylum of Predator games. You know what I mean? That kind of refresh where, yeah, we've had all this bad material and it's like taking the franchise in a bad direction, but now we have this new thing and now we're gonna deliver on all aspects. The you know, the gaming front, the storyline front. You know, a lot of people spoke about how, wait, maybe I can go kill that big thing now. A lot of people spoke about, oh, you know, we should now get, we should now get Resident Evil 2-esque remakes or remasters to a lot of these beloved horror franchises, which I agree 100%. In all honesty, yes, that is great, but in all honesty, in my opinion, what we really need is Arkham Asylum-esque treatments to a lot of these franchises, or Doom 2016. Oh, look at that. Doom 2016 treatments to a lot of these. Just, oh, you're kidding me, this still isn't? Yeah. Damn it. Stupid gun still isn't working. What a pain in the ass. Well, time to keep at this maze then. So yeah, I really do think that is more the angle because yes, Resident Evil 2 was amazing. It was one of the major cornerstones of the last generation in terms of games that actually delivered, because Jesus Christ, man, the eighth generation of games was not any kind of high point. But I think Arkham Asylum and Doom 2016 they serve as a much better example as for the direction that a lot of these franchises should go. And when I say franchises, obviously I don't just mean the return of Dino Crisis or the return of Parasite Eve, but I feel like a lot of movie franchises could find new life breathed into them. And guess what? If you do, and I get that a Doom 2016 version or refresher of a Predator movie, or excuse me, a Predator game or a Hellraiser game, I realize that's a tall order because you didn't get to Doom 2016 without a lot of dead ends. Let's be honest about that. But I think that if you're able to accomplish that, if you're able to nail it, and you're able to breathe new life into a franchise, and then you simultaneously have your fans. Oh, come on! That was not my fault. That was some BS. Yeah. So if you were to have a game of either Hellraiser or Predator that finally freaking delivers, and finally you get a comeback of these much beloved, long-suffering, long-lasting franchises. A, you breathe new life into these franchises. B, you now have two mediums that you can now leverage because as greedy as corporations are, and they want to they're always thinking about how to expand a brand. If you're able to nail it on the gaming front with a Predator or Hellraiser game, you will now have you're kidding me, man. You will now have two separate mediums that you can exploit. You will have a fan base that will be looking forward to the next game, and then you'll be having a fan base that says, well, why can't the movies be this good? So, if you capitalize on the goodwill that you establish with a quality game, that will have a benefit twofold, because it'll have people anticipating a sequel to your game. And if they're asking, why can't the movies be this good? Guess what? Whether they realize it or not, they are now looking forward to a similar return to form that you will have already done with the video game. You'll have fans looking forward to the next movie sequel, so you won't have that same eye-rolling oh god, this is still on? You won't have the same eye-rolling effect as you do now with things like the Predator prequel. So I think that is a major bungling that people, game companies seemingly don't understand. They don't see the benefit in, they don't understand the precedents that have been set, which is really bizarre, because Arkham Asylum came out in 2009. 2009. Think about that for a second. In 2009, that was 1 year fresh off of the Dark Knight coming out. So it's really bizarre, the lessons that have been learned but not capitalized on. Just very odd. Where am I? Oh, back here. Yeah, this thing isn't working. Alright, so we go here. We head back, and then we go into that room, right? I don't want to fall anywhere. Jesus. Why is this here? I don't understand that. Am I supposed to fly or something? Float? Maybe spirit walk with that voodoo skull neck thing? Yeah, this is the only place I can go, right? I feel like this is supposed to be destroyed because this is an obvious puzzle. Alright, good thing I had this gun that is seemingly useless. Alright, I guess I was supposed to go here all along. Ah, yes. I had forgotten this news piece. So, Christoph Gans. If you don't recognize that name, you do recognize his work if you are a horror gaming fan. So, Christoph Gans was the original director, and if I'm not mistaken, writer of the original Silent Hill movie. That, which to me is the greatest video game movie. Sorry, Sonic. And with all due respect to the Street Fighter movie, which is a lot better than the Mortal Kombat movie. Screw you, fanboys. I'm right, you're wrong. But that's the Street Fighter movie is amusing for different reasons because of its comedic value. Anyway, so Christoph Gans, the original writer-director, which I believe visionary director at least of the Silent Hill movie, wait a minute, what is crouch? I feel like I should be able to crouch here. Input setting. No. There's no control settings? And when am I gonna get different guns? I gotta collect 666 of these. Secrets? No. Road adventure options. Audio display? No. Not language. There's no controller settings? That's bizarre. Okay, I guess not. Oh, alright. Crouch, okay. Alright, I'm just not getting through here, and even if I did, there's nothing on the other side. That just, it seems strange that I can't, like, what is the point of keeping this like that? Anyway. Yeah, so Christoph Gans revealed recently that he has written completed his script on a Silent Hill movie that is supposed to come out next year, which I found that fascinating. That's great, because he was the main reason why, yes, the original Silent Hill movie had flaws to it. I completely acknowledge that. But he was, you know, in my opinion, he was a visionary director because his direction was, without a doubt, one of the best things about that movie, or the best thing about that movie. Oh God, where the hell am I? Is this thing ever gonna open? And what is the deal with this, I wonder? Okay, I did not know this was an elevator. Interesting. Where the hell am I now? That's interesting. Oh, you're kidding me! Oh, get down there. And what the hell is there? Oh, God. Really? That's what all that was? And there's no buttons in this elevator. Screw it. Let me go back up. Yeah. So Christoph Gans was the director of the original Silent Hill movie. Excuse me. So to me, he's the perfect candidate to direct this new one. Would it be great, you know, to have new blood? Yes, but to be honest, I'm willing to, in this case, I'm willing to stick with somebody who knows the material, can deliver on the visuals, and, you know, is passionate about these movies. And, you know, I don't know how much work this guy has done. Oh wait, he's done Brotherhood of the Wolf, if I'm not mistaken. But he's a real director. He's not Paul W.S. Anderson. He's not frickin' Uwe Boll. Like, and one of the things that has held video game movies back is the fact that you've had these freaking talentless boobs, like the two that I just mentioned, that have run roughshod on these movies. So and they have played video game movies. Like, it's embarrassing. Have I not been here before? I don't think so. It doesn't look familiar. Hold on. What? No. I guess there's nothing in there for me to kill. This doesn't look familiar, so I'm wondering... Interesting. Oh, should have gone the other way. So I'm excited that he, and it's weird to me that, like, he just, it's weird that he just announces that there's a script. I would think that a Silent Hill movie would have gotten more publicity than that, and would have had like a bigger announcement than its director just tweeting out, "Oh hey, I'm done with the script." Like, I always mention how, you know, there's a reason I did. Oh, wait. What the hell? You're kidding me. That's all that there is here? Wait. Okay. I was about to freak out. Like, I hate when you get corners like that, when after a long time of looking where to go and what the hell to do, you get like a small closet to navigate. Yeah, if this is for real, what the hell? Okay. If this is for real and we are getting a Silent Hill game, or excuse me, movie. Oh God. If we are getting a Silent Hill movie next year, that's huge news, man, because man, has that franchise been starved for any kind of buzz, any kind of like forward momentum. There's a reason why I did.
Looks pretty rusted up. I wonder if it's still working.
Oh, what the hell? Alright, that did something. Where is this now? Before I go there... Oh! I guess I can't drown in the land of the dead. Oh, Lord. Nope, no surfacing here. Yeah, before I get all turned around. Yeah, there's a reason why my Silent Hill downpour, to me anyway, was a big deal, because it was a 10 years, not just since that game, but since like anything substantial. And yes, I know PT and the hard-on that people get over that. I do not consider that a Silent Hill game. And let's be honest, it never released any damn way. That was a long trek, not for nothing. Oh God, are these like needles or something? What? Did I get shot? Oh God, they found me. Hey, it sure would be nice if I could like land anywhere. Okay, camera. Maybe that's what was bothering me. Yeah, I don't know where to resurface. That was funny. The moment I pop my head out, bang! Hey, oh, come on. Your aim can't be that accurate, douche. Alright, I guess it's gonna be a bit of a maze as to where I actually can resurface. Alright, Captain Stubing. Oh, this will be fun. Lord. Alright, let me kill this piece of crap first. Alright, dude, dive. Not for nothing, but the camera angles can be a little annoying. Alright. Hey! Come on! Now then. What the... Boy, oh boy, I do wonder where I can resurface. It's kind of ridiculous that I'm in the water and they can, like, find me so easily. No, dick! Up! Oh, come on, these pipes have to be here for a reason. False hope, that's why. Anywho. Speaking of, adaptations and the like. We're supposed to be getting another... Oh, crud. No, 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 no. Dive, dive. Dude, go down. God, this camera. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Shit. All right. Crap, where am I? It'd be nice if there was a map function. Somewhere here, right? I can't even remember. And now for some reason I'm hearing whale song. Yeah, I sincerely hope that if we are we're getting a another Sleepy Hollow movie from Paramount. I don't want to say that. I mean, I'm a fan of the Tim Burton one from '99. I don't want to say that that's the definite, what I would consider the definitive Silent Hill Sleepy Hollow movie, because I do think that there is more that can be done. And to be honest, I was never a fan of the Wow, I really don't remember where I'm supposed to be going. I'm really not a fan. Wait. There's an elevator, right? No, there's an elevator somewhere that I'm supposed to take. Wait. I think I know. No, I don't. I thought I knew. There's an elevator somewhere. I just have to find it. I gotta retrace my steps. Yeah, I do think that there can be improvement upon the Sleepy Hollow movie that Tim Burton did. Oh God. There's an elevator somewhere, and I'm like blanking on where to go to find it. I never liked the witch edition. Like, it's okay to have a witch there in the Sleepy Hollow movie, because, you know, it's backwoods and whatnot. But, I don't know. To me, it kind of dilutes it, because it should just, like, if you're gonna have multiple monsters, or just, you know, an additional monster, it should be more background than, you know, the one pulling the strings. That's the... Ah, perfect. Alright. I think I'm back on track. Yeah, I would just... If you're gonna do the Sleepy Hollow route, just make the Headless Horseman the main focus and the main monster, what have you. You don't need, like, if he's a silent killer, you don't even have to make him a silent killer. It'd be creepier if he's headless and he still taunts his targets. But that's just me. Oh god, speaking of all these, game announcements and game shows that are currently in the works, Kojima actually made, Hideo Kojima, the guy that actually made the PT demo, as well as he's known for Metal Gear Solid. This freaking guy he makes an announcement that he has an announcement for a game. It's like, hey, Chief, get the hell out of your own ego and, oh, I don't know, if you have something legitimate to, some legitimate news to provide to gaming audiences, wait until you actually make the announcement. Don't be a douche and make an announcement of an announcement. Like, I've heard that this guy has a legendary ego, but my god. Like, come on, bro. You really... an announcement of an announcement. How stupid can you get? And I can only, like, after... With so many people... It's funny to me. With so many people complaining that, oh, we didn't get PT, it's such a shame, so many games were inspired by it, blah, blah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Death Stranding also made by the pair of... the trilogy of Hideo Kojima, Guillermo del Toro, and Norman Reedus? And guess what, folks? That game sucked. I will never play that game, on the stream or otherwise. So, it amuses me, like, when you have favorites like that, like a Guillermo del Toro, which, oh my god, I absolutely cannot wait until I do my video essay or vlog on, dedicated to the majesty, hint, hint, wink, wink, that is, Guillermo del Toro. Oh my god, what an insufferable, overrated, non-contributor to horror. I'm probably spoiling some stuff now, but some of the most annoying, one of the annoying things about Guillermo del Toro is that his reputation seemingly came out of nowhere. This guy was making movies in the 90s, crap like Mimic and Chronos, which nobody cared about. Nobody gave a damn about. Have I already? Yeah, I think I already went that way. I've already gone that way. So I do have to go this way. Nobody gave a damn about Chronos. Like, nobody really. And the Devil's Backbone, yawn. His reputation seemingly came out of freaking thin air, because this guy contributed nothing. And then, he comes, yeah, he gets an Academy Award for, he gets an Academy Award for, what is this movie? Pan's Labyrinth. Look, I enjoy Pan's Labyrinth, but to me, Guillermo del Toro, his only good movies are, Pan's Labyrinth and Blade 2, and for me, that is it. I don't understand the nod job people give this guy. He is not an all-time classic. He's not a Clive Barker. He's not a David Cronenberg. This guy is nobody. And he has been the kiss of death when it comes to video games. And of course, nobody calls him out on it. So of course, eventually when I get around to it, I will. He tried to make a Lovecraft game. He tried to make, what else? A Lovecraft game. I don't know if he tried to make a Hellboy game. Where the frick am I supposed to go? Dive, dive! I'm surprised their bullets don't curve. Okay, can they honestly see me underwater? Like, come on. And also, where the hell am I supposed to go? Maybe these pipes do lead to something, it's just underwater. No. Uh-oh. I think I've got friends. Somewhere. Something's making that sound. Okay. Let's go through here and see if this does the trick. Yeah, I'm not seeing where the hell to go. Thank God they stopped shooting me. Yeah, go bundle over there. Leave me the hell alone for a second. Yeah, like all of this is blocked off. Let me swim that away. Okay, camera angle, follow me. I don't even know. Is there like any? Thinking that. Okay, come on. I'm thinking this way. Let's see. Alright, let's keep it going. Rebel Wilson, I couldn't even tell you what movie you would know her from. I know her because I've seen her. Oh crap. That's not it. Is there another way, I wonder? So I came in through there. Let's see this way. That's blocked off. Delightful. Ugh. I don't know where I'm supposed to go when I get here. I think he was in that Cheer Squad movie. Anyway, she's lost a lot of weight, but she's still talentless. Oh god. Not only has Netflix, speaking of Netflix's desperation for content, not only have they announced a Squid Game Season 2, but they want to make a reality TV show out of that premise, out of that game show. They want to make a reality TV show based off of it. And with real prize money on the line. That sounds desperate and a recipe for disaster. But okay, Netflix, you would know best considering how much money you've lost. Okay, so this is dead. I guess I'm just gonna keep swimming to corners until I find a way the hell out. It's kind of weird that you need to go through all this effort just to surface. Off, right? Yes. I feel like I've pretty much gone through every available. What the hell? Oh god! Get! Good shot. All right. Whoop! Damn it! Come on. Oh, there it is. Gotcha. All right. Are there more of you? Alright, so So this is closed off, right? Wait. Oh God, shoot me now! Oh my God, this is closed off too. What a tease. Maybe if I follow this pipe up, it'll be another dead end. Freaking hell! What the? I'm missing something very obvious. Clearly. What the hell that could be, I don't know. I don't know what it is that I'm not... Oh! Oh God, please tell me... No. Please tell me that this... of course! Of course this is closed off. Okay. Alright. Gotta make a left at Albuquerque. Oh my God, what the hell? I finally discover where I'm supposed to go, right? And I can't make it there. Incredible. Oh, Jesus, all right. Yep, there we go.
Damn.
Yeah, I had that coming. Oh hell, now it's a matter of remembering where to go. This is gonna be fun. Oh God. So I try not to get into any like celebrity gossip. Like if there's something funny, I'll mention it. But there's like all this controversy or non-controversy, depending on how you want to look at it, between Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. Not really between them, but more Shakira's fans coming to her defense because of Jennifer Lopez's comments on a documentary she made on Netflix. Anyway, long story short, she was bitching about not having enough time. She didn't feel like she had enough time for the Super Bowl show. B, she basically phrased it that she didn't like sharing the spotlight with Shakira. She tried to dress it up that, oh, you know, considering that we're a double act, we should get more time, which, you know, to be honest, is fair. But for Jennifer Lopez to say that, it's like, lady, not for nothing, you don't even have that many songs. Because she was talking about, you know, all of her crap that she was singing. Oh my God, that was dumb. All the songs that she was singing was,
Whoops.
whoops. All the songs that she was singing were, you know, from when she first launched her illustrious music career. So she was talking about how Beyonce and Drake or somebody had as much as 14 minutes. It's like, Jennifer Lopez, wake the hell up into reality. You should be happy that you're even getting this spotlight, because you're not a good anything. You're not a good actress. Your clothing line is a thing of the past, if I'm not mistaken. And what else? Your movie career, child, please. And you know, a lot of people who were coming after her on social media, that being Jennifer Lopez, were making good, valid points. It's like, first they were asking the question. Oh God, damn it! That's what I get for talking about celebrity gossip. Not celebrity gossip, but more celebrity news. They were talking about how, like, Jennifer Lopez, is she really that popular? Like, really? Straight up. First off, she's not talented. She is more known... She's not a good actress, let's be honest. She's not a good singer, which is hysterical over why it was that she was complaining about having such little time. Lady, what the hell were you gonna do with more time available? You're known for like 3 songs, and those were back 2 decades ago. You're asking straight up. You're asking for more time to do what? Oh, good. To expose how limited you are? That's kind of stupid. To expose how limited your talent is? And no, that's not what I meant to do. Crap. To expose how limited your talent is? Yes, Shakira would be able to use those 14 minutes because she's had multiple albums worth of music. What are you known for? Like, come on. And, what else? Like, again, the popularity between the two is not comparable. Shakira is an international star, legitimately, and has legitimate talent. Jennifer Lopez? Like, really? Well, one person was talking about how she's known more for her body and who she has slept with, and the Thanos collection of rings that she has, and you've all seen the memes, so don't even front. So, you know, she's not, which is a great point. Like, I've always known that she's not talented, but I loved how that was put into perspective. It's like, lady, that's how people know you. Who you've slept with, and, what do you call it? The fact that all you do is collect rings, basically, of marriage proposals, and has anyone kept count of how many times she's actually been married? But anyway, it was just stupid. Alright, game, stop scrolling with me. Where am I going? What the hell am I doing? Speaking of ladies and the female form, I have a bit of a bone to pick with this whole Sports Illustrated. Again, it's a non-controversy, but I still feel the need to address it. What the hell? How many of these things are open? This whole discussion, let's call it, with Sports Illustrated model Yumi Nu. Look, I absolutely do not support. Oh wait, did I just do a huge double back? Yes, I did. I am absolutely not in support of women that have excessive, I say again, excessive stretch marks and cellulite. Yes, that is unattractive, and I freely admit that. I do also acknowledge that, you know, women that are, like Serena Williams has been seen to have cellulite. She obviously stays in shape. And she's an athlete. But this Yumi Nu conversation, I feel like it's way blown out of proportion. And I do not feel as though she is someone who is obese. Now then, one thing you should know about your horror host Inkarnate, oh god, already, he loves him some thick girls. That is not slang for fat. I like curvy women. I've always liked Spanish Latin women. Obviously black girls can be curvy too. I don't understand this. Calling Yumi Nu obese, and especially morbidly obese, no, she's not. I'm sorry. That is not the case at all. And obviously I can't. This is going to be locked off. Right? Of course it is. So that's blocked off. What about these? Actually, I feel like it's very insulting to call her morbidly obese because she's not. She's not a land whale, and we've seen plenty of those. To be able to distinguish between curvy women. Oh, this is why. All right. Let me head that way then. Here, and then a left? Yeah, it's a left, right? For those pipes is what I'm heading towards, or trying to at least anyway. Oh, that pipe is basically painted there. Great. Gorsh, I do wonder where the hell I'm supposed to go. I don't even know like what to reach toward or for. This is very confusing and strange layout. And of course this is blocked off, right? Come on, stupid. Stupid camera angle. Or does this just lead me back to where it was? Yeah, I think this is like where I enter all of this. Unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I've always liked curvy girls. I don't like flat stomachs. It freaks me out on women. But I think that there are legitimate, you know, land whales like this. Lonely Love and Lizzo. Yeah, they are obviously overweight, and you know, I gotta be honest. A lot of guys that I would have expected them to, I don't know, like thicker girls. You know, hey, if they don't, whatever. A lot of YouTubers that I follow, hey, you know, different strokes for different penises, but it struck me as odd that this is what is like frowned upon or whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. And believe me, she's not as fat as I don't think she's not as fat as people are making her out to be. And one of the reasons I don't like skinny women is like the term model for me has never been synonymous with attraction, because to me models are typically just bone thin and just unappealing in that regard, because they're just so skinny. I need a girl with meat on her bones, and I say that unapologetically. So this really screws me up because A, I don't know where to go. Alright, let's dive. Dive, dick. Great, I can't. Frickin' hell. This is where I want to go. I need to go, and I can't. So this is blocked off. Oh god. You know, it's kind of crap that they're able to have such marksmanship this far underwater in such murky water. You know what? Maybe I can open this pipe. I don't know. I missed it completely. Lovely. Yeah, like there were YouTubers that I follow that were, you know, damn, they were just like offended and going in on it. And again, I would understand if this was Lonely Love, if this was Lizzo, yeah. If this was Amy Schumer, what or what Rebel Wilson used to look at, but I absolutely don't, I can't support it. I can't support that. I can't, and believe me, obviously, this is a rather portly country that we live in, and obviously women, you know, oh my god, it's such a huge thing if women get body shamed or whatever, despite the fact that there's no, generally speaking, there's no body shaming when it comes to men, but hey, we should be used to double standards by now. But yeah, I absolutely can't. I think she's sexy as hell, and I've seen worse, believe me, that people try to peddle as some kind of beauty pageant contestant when, like, for instance, Precious, Gabourey, whatever the hell her name is from that movie Precious, she got way more, like, more of an ass-kissing treatment than this Sports Illustrated model is getting. I remember when Precious first came out. This would have to be 2010. Yeah, it was 2010. Yeah, that's obese. That's what overweight and fat looks like. So it's very strange to me. I find it quizzical, to say the least. Maybe this is pointing me in the direction of where I'm supposed to go, because otherwise, whoop. Marksmanship. Yeah, because otherwise I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing or where the hell I'm supposed to be going. Yeah. Gotcha, bish. What does that sound? I wonder. Oh. Surfacing. Finally, Jesus. Yeah, I was like, yo, game, give me a clue.
Great.
And now my face is itching. Let's take care of all these barrels up here first. Alright. Yeah, Jesus, that was insane. I'm searching everywhere. I'm like, where the hell am I supposed to be going? The maintenance here is pretty lacking, fellas, I gotta be honest. No, nothing? Of course not. I doubt I'm supposed to use this key, but let's try it. Yeah, nothing. Alright. Back you go. Oh god, this was really disappointing. So I think it was yesterday I was looking at my local news. What the I was looking at local news and oh god, Jeff Hardy. He gets a DUI in the 3rd degree, and man, it's just disappointing at this stage. It's not even that. You can't even call it disappointing, because I've genuinely lost count of how many arrests and how many DUIs and how many drug busts this guy has had, and man, I've always been a fan of his. During the Attitude Era, when I became a fan of professional wrestling, which is why I still am. Jeff Hardy was my 3rd favorite wrestler. For me, it was always The Rock, #1, Kane, and Jeff Hardy. And you know, I followed this guy's career from the jump because I was already watching when he debuted. I didn't see his debut, his jobber match against Rob Van Dam, but man, I've followed Jeff Hardy his entire career. I remember the ladder match that he had with The Undertaker. I was like, yes, this is what this guy brings to the table. And this was already after, what the hell? This was already after his Intercontinental title win over Triple H in 2001. Man, I was such a fan of this guy. And when he won the World Heavyweight title, that was such a big deal in 2008, I want to say. You know, just when you love a wrestler, when you're such a fan of a wrestler like I was for Jeff Hardy, every accolade is such a cause for celebration. What the hell? No. Okay. What is landing down here? Okay, camera, follow me down. But man, after his ladder match with Rob Van Dam back in 2002, and his ladder match with Undertaker. Yeah, that's when it's so sad that his career kind of like started to go on the downturn, and they turned him heel in the beginning of 2003, and then they let him go. But it's just been, and even back then in 2002, if I'm not mistaken, into 2003, the reason that they fired him is because of drug usage and drug problems. So it's just, and those have persisted, man. Those have persisted from 2000 and now 20 years. 20 years. That is not a good anniversary to be celebrating. So it's genuinely heartbreaking, man. Oh God. Boy, I don't want to be here. At least not yet. We got another half hour on the Scream stream. So, I mean, man, and I believe if not last year, the year before, he had another DUI or you know, what do you call it? Drug usage. It's just like, dude, your life, the fact that you have kids, the fact that you have a career, the fact that you have a wife, you have a like, man, you just, I've heard OTRS Central talk about this and weigh in on it, and it's just like, talking about how this guy's just a lost cause at this point, and it's like, man, how can you, at this stage, how can you argue that? For the longest time, he always had, you know, the reputation of, you know, if he doesn't have his big brother looking after him, he falls off the wagon. And honestly, a lot of times, many a time with his brother, and that's not Matt's responsibility. He has his own life. He has his own family. So it's just, man, it really pisses me off, because it's like, you want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and you don't want to judge your heroes, but man, at some damn point, fans have got to be at the point where they've lost track, and I never judged this guy before, but it's genuinely heartbreaking, and you know, at this juncture, it's just like, man, if wrestling isn't, and yes, AEW did, what do you call them? Suspend him without pay indefinitely, if I'm not mistaken. It's either without pay or they suspended him indefinitely. But regardless, as a fan, as somebody who's just celebrated this guy's major moments, you know, hoped that that his next comeback was going to be a permanent one, and he was going to turn over a new leaf, get his life back on track, and just figure things out, stop screwing up, and just, you know, just so that, just be able to watch this guy as a fan and not worry about the frickin' drug bust and the alcoholism. And do you want, like, man, we're past the point of no return here, dude. Where, like, you always want to hold out hope for your heroes, but damn, man, it's just, he's robbed us of that. I genuinely believe that. I feel like Jeff Hardy has robbed his fans of hope for him to turn over a new leaf. And it's just it's a really sucky feeling, really disappointing. It was disappointing when, you know, he wasn't in WWE after coming back with his brother to win the tag team titles. It's crazy that they're both not around anymore in WWE, but man, it's just, and I haven't spoken extensively about wrestling on my channel, on my platform. I am a huge fan of it, and, you know, I always will be, despite the fact that it's on a 17-year downfall.
Not good.
Even though Roman Reigns is a lone bright spot. But, yeah, it's just, it sucks to see one of your heroes fall this way. Where am I? And fall again. Again. I want to end this rant saying, hey, I hope for the best, and, you know, hopefully in a couple of months we'll be saying, oh, you know, he's back to normal, back to the Jeff that we all know and love. But man, at this point, again, he's robbed us, his fans, his loyal fans, of expectation and hope for him. I don't know. Speaking of wrestling, interesting that,
Got it.
or interesting or stupid that WWE put now 2 heavyweight titles on Roman Reigns with the idea that he...
Hey, now that could be useful.
Bridge between worlds? Retractor. What the... Oh, excuse me. What the hell is that? Alright, we got a little, like, 15 minutes left in the stream. What the hell? Jesus. The howling that he does when that thing dies. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, interesting that WWE put 2 titles on Roman Reigns, and for the express written reason for him to appear on both Raw and SmackDown, and then they signed him to a new contract. Wait, somebody shoot me? Then they signed him to a new... Oh. What? They signed him to a new contract, and now he appears on less shows. Well done, WWE. Okay. But anyway, Roman Reigns seemingly is starting his feud with The Rock, because they were having like a spat. They were either having a spat back and forth on Twitter, or that kind of like hype cycle was starting. And I mean, if we're being honest, that's pretty, and you know, it speaks to the sad state of professional wrestling. But that would be the headline match at next year's WrestleMania, and that's been a rumored match for a couple of years now. Obviously, COVID got in the way last year. And The Rock wasn't gonna wrestle in an empty arena, whatever the hell they were doing, with the stupid Thunderdome. I mean, it wasn't stupid, but you know, The Rock was going to wrestle at a WrestleMania in front of a live crowd, and I have no doubt that now that Stone Cold Steve Austin has made his comeback, The Rock is definitely itching to get back into the ring. Retractor. What the hell is that, I wonder? I doubt it, but let's see if it does anything. Yeah. There. Yeah, but that Rock versus Roman, especially for a title or both titles, is definitely the match for next year's WrestleMania, bar none. Okay. Oh, I didn't check the other side, did I? No, I don't think I did. Let's see if there is anything to see on the other side. Oh God, what's that crying about? That can't be a good sign. Oh wait, she's up there. Well, sorry about this, ma'am, but let me end your woes. See what a good person I am? Okay. What is up with this I noticed, what do you call it? Oh God. This I noticed with interesting timing. What is going on with Pinocchio? Where there's like all these adaptations. Disney is gearing up for a live adaptation of Pinocchio. I believe in September. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio project is supposed to come out in December on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's a Life Lies of P video game due to come out, a survival horror game, which, you know, interesting. Dude, you can die now. Instead I'm the one that keels over. That's fair. Oh God, how far? No! Jesus, look how far back I am. Ugh. I gotta go through all that crap. Damn it. Alright, let me try to remember where to go. This is like too far as a save point. Maybe this way? I don't even remember. Yeah, not for nothing. Oh God, I have to go through that water section again now. Not for nothing game, but this is kind of too far of a checkpoint for me to load my save on. Oh God. Yeah, map would have really helped. Anyway. Yeah, I don't I don't know what the sudden interest in Pinocchio of all things is, but he's getting a lot of screen time between Guillermo del Toro, a game, and a Disney movie. That Disney movie, though, will probably do about as well as that Dumbo live-action movie with Danny DeVito. Yeah. Which, hey, I'm happy that happens to Disney because that's what you get for relying so pathetically on your live-action library. Here's an idea. Come up with a new idea, jerk. Wow. Ugh. This is gonna be what the last 10 minutes of the stream are. Me trying to get back to where I was and completely screwing up. And just dying. Up. Is this your shortcut? I hope so, because I could sure use it. Yes! Whew, thank God. I probably should have paid more attention so that I can retrace my steps, but whatever. Has anyone heard of like this meme that is being attempted and forced for Morbius called Morbin Time? I keep seeing this pop up. I'm like, why? This feels like a force. Why are people trying to make this a thing when no one cares about Morbius, or that dud of a movie that he had? I kept seeing that over the weekend and last week. Oh, ooh, excuse me. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. Damn. Ugh. Blowing out my lungs over here. Anyway. God. Speaking all night long, what have I been talking about other than what have you? Streaming services desperate for content. They're coming out they're coming out with an Azteca Batman. Not that I don't appreciate the effort, but what the hell? Why? What? Like, it reminded me of that that episode of Family Guy where you had like the Mexican Justice League who didn't want to pay rent and were all sharing like one apartment. It's like, hey, Mexican Batman, I got the keys. And then he's warning Mexican Superman is warning Batman of the landlord. I'm like, what? Why? I can kind of understand that they did like a movie, I think, an animated movie with wait, with what's his name? With Batman in like Batman in like ancient Japan, and they've even done Batman by Gaslight, right? Gotham by Gaslight. But this, I don't get it. Like, who came up with this? Why? What is the need? Are you just trying to appeal to a different demographic? Kind of a reach. But you know, HBO, like I said before, HBO Max, if they will pinch out a Penguin TV show, they'll pretty much do anything. Especially with a Batman label on it. They really are. I'm sorry, but they, as a Batman fan myself, they really are whoring out that character. Like, come on already. I realize that, you know, Marvel has the lion's share of interesting characters, because once you get out of Justice League, what else is there for DC? Nothing. Okay. There was a route that I wanted to go to before that I didn't, right? That was on the second level. There it is. You're kidding me. And I can't get to it? That's fair. Alright. Guess We got a one-way ticket then. Here's a ticket. Oh god. I mentioned the trailer for Resident Evil 4. The DLC trailer dropped for Resident Evil 8 Village. What the hell is it called? Shadow of Rose. So the baby, the baby from Resident Evil 8, I really didn't like this game, is all grown up, right? And she has this, like, supernatural powers, which I don't understand how you get that from a virus, but whatever. It looks trippy, but to be honest, there were sections of, there was a section of Resident Evil Village that could have been trippy in a good way and kind of dropped the ball. So it just, you know, now this just goes to show how desperate the handlers of Resident Evil are, and how they've run out of ideas. Because now this baby, mind you, Resident Evil 8 Village was supposed to be contemporary times. They're just, you know, going into the future, I guess. Or, you know, with each sequel, it actually it would catch up to our time. You know, so it would be considered a real-time sequel. But, oh, this is where I died. But, now they want to go like 26 years into the future, and now Rose is revisiting the village where her father died or some crap. Now you're literally time traveling. It's embarrassing. Like I said before, Resident Evil enjoys so many luxuries over other survival horror franchises and games. It's embarrassing how they don't know how to keep this horse chugging along. And, you know, if that wasn't bad enough, their stellar work as far as adaptations are concerned, you know, movies, animated, CGI movies, mini-series, you know, it's so sad that they're just not able to right their ship. And whenever you have a bright spot like the Resident Evil 2 remake, it just gets screwed up because of greed, annual releases, not knowing what to do with your franchise, not knowing what direction to take it in. And now we're all seeing the ramifications of that, of just serious mishandling, and it's sad. What? Alright, what the hell's going on? Oh, I see where I am. Oh, come on. Where am I supposed to be going? Nothing, really? No, I can't end the stream on this note. Sorry, there has to be something here. I didn't just go in one big circle. There's got to be something for me to do or see or something. All right, so I came in through over here, right? Yes. So now that I'm here, oh God. Wait, I just went through one big circle for seemingly no reason. Why are these fire pits here as though I can walk on lava? I can't. Hot. Lava. Hot. Yeah, this is just gonna take me in a circle. Why are there whales singing? Oh, this is a doozy. I guess I'll keep playing until I find out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Or where I'm supposed to be going. There's actually a Lovecraft Metroidvania game that is due to release actually spring of next year. It's called The Last Case of Benedict Fox. I love the art style. It's like I said, it's Metroidvania. It looks exceptional. Like, it looks really good. So I'm excited about that one, but you know, that's down the road, and 1 year's time is being generous because you know, games obviously get delayed all the time. Wow, this really took me in a big circle. Lovely. I must have opened something, but the hell if I know what. Let me see if I could retrace like all of this. And it's so weird that that door with the yellow button on it seemingly never opened. That's odd, considering all the crap that I've gone through. Where was... Okay, wait. Oh, wait, there's nothing down here. Yeah, this is empty hall now that I've cleared it. But no, there's no doorways here. Damn! Nothing to climb, nothing to... nothing. Okay. I'm all over the place. So I grabbed some... Okay. I wonder if it's even worth it doubling all the way back. Because, I mean, I'd be doing that anyway in the circle, then have to run. Yeah, I do need to go back, because even if I go to this lagoon thing... Damn it. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here, because if I quit and go back in, what have you, I'm gonna end up closer to where I should be than here, which is hysterical. So, again, this past week, to start off the week, was the anniversary of Predator, the original Predator movie, the 35th anniversary. So by all means, help me celebrating by checking out my reviews of the first two sequels, Predator 2 and Predators. I also check out my gut reaction to the Prey trailer that I posted yesterday. Like I said in the midst of the stream, I'm working on my recommendations, my watch list for summer horror movies. And I'm gonna be working on that. Hopefully getting the video out by next week, and then I'll be reverting back to my I almost said Doctor Who. My Doctor Strange review, Multiverse of Madness, and then I plan to be covering the all of the games game announcements that have been released. So keep it here, where we keep the fear on the mind games, and stay tuned. This is Inkarnate, hoping that you enjoy these dark days of summer that we have coming up.
Play with us forever and ever.